the day the world stopped laughing at Elon Musk. Some people are laughed at first, then doubted, then criticize. And one day, the same world stands silent in front of them. Elon Musk is one of those people. This is not the story of overnight success. This is the story of a man whose ideas were once called jokes, whose dreams were labeled impossible, and whose name was mocked on global television. But there came a day when the world stopped laughing at Elon Musk, a man the world didn't take seriously. There was a time when Elon Musk's name triggered smirks. People said, electric cars will never replace petrol. Private rockets. NASA couldn't do it cheaply. Humans on Mars. This guy watches too many movies. Late night shows mocked him. Media analysts dismissed him. Experts confidently predicted his failure. To them, Elon Musk wasn't a visionary. He was an unrealistic billionaire playing with dangerous ideas. But what the world didn't see was a man quietly working while everyone else was talking. Failure after failure, still standing. By the mid-2010s, Elon Musk had already survived disasters. Tesla was burning cash. SpaceX had failed multiple rocket launches. Critics were waiting for his final collapse. Investors doubted him. Employees feared shutdowns. Competitors laughed from a distance. Many said, success so far was just luck. But Musk believed something different, greater than, if something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are against you. The moment that changed everything. Then came a moment that shifted history. SpaceX launched a Falcon 9 rocket into space. The mission was successful, but that wasn't the miracle. The miracle was what happened next. The rocket returned from space and landed vertically back on Earth. Perfectly, smoothly, successfully. For the first time in human history, a reusable orbital rocket became reality. That day, engineers were speechless. Scientists were stunned. Critics went silent. The impossible had just become routine. That was the first crack in the wall of laughter surrounding Elon Musk. Tesla, from joke to benchmark. Once, Tesla was called an overpriced toy for the rich. Traditional car manufacturers laughed. Analysts predicted bankruptcy. Journalists wrote obituaries before success. But Elon Musk wasn't building cars. He was building a future without gasoline. Year by year, battery technology improved. Charging networks expanded. Software updates redefined vehicles. Then something shocking happened. The biggest car companies in the world started copying Tesla. Electric vehicles became the future, not because governments forced it, but because Tesla proved it worked. The joke had become the standard. Media tone begins to change. Slowly, the questions changed. Before, how long before Elon Musk fails? Now, what will Elon Musk do next? Criticism turned into curiosity. Mockery turned into analysis. The same media outlets that once laughed at him started studying his decisions. Elon Musk was no longer an experiment. He was a force. Neuralink, fear without laughter. Then came Neuralink, a company aiming to connect the human brain directly to computers. Years earlier, this idea would have been mocked. But this time, something was different. People didn't laugh. They were afraid, confused, curious, because history had taught them one thing. When Elon Musk talks about the future, he usually builds it. Starship and the Mars vision. And then, Mars. Not a dream, not a movie scene, a plan. SpaceX introduced Starship, the most powerful rocket ever designed. Its mission, carry humans to the moon, build colonies on Mars, make humanity multiplanetary. People didn't laugh anymore. They asked, how soon? The real secret behind Musk's success. Elon Musk's power is not money. It's not fame. It's not even intelligence. His real strength is unbreakable patience, comfort with failure, obsession with learning. He doesn't fear being wrong. He fears not trying. Every failure becomes data. Every mistake becomes fuel. A message for dreamers. If people laugh at your goals today, you're probably doing something right. Every great idea in history was once mocked. The difference between dreamers and legends is not talent, it's endurance. Elon Musk endured long enough for laughter to turn into silence. Final scene, powerful ending. Today, rockets land themselves. Electric cars dominate roads. Mars is no longer science fiction. And one truth is undeniable. The world has stopped laughing at Elon Musk. Now, the world is listening. Final voice-over line. They laughed because they couldn't see the future. He won because he was already living in it.